Hi, my name is Renee, and I'm a bike specialist here at Progear Bicycles. Today, we're going to run you through some assembly tips for your new Progear folding bike. To assemble your folding bike, the following tools will be needed: a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5mm Allen key, and a bicycle floor pump. For ease of assembly, we will be using a bicycle work stand. However, these steps can be applied while the bike is on the ground. As you can see, the bike comes out of the box almost completely assembled. Your folding bike will have wheels and pedals pre-installed, making assembly a whole lot easier for you. First, we'll start by unfolding the frame. If your lever will not close or is too loose, you will need to adjust the tension screw on the inside of the lever. Once closed, we can close the safety latch to ensure our frame stays secure when riding. The next step will be to assemble your handlebar. Once the handlebars are assembled, we can unfold our pedals by pulling the lever and adjust our seat height. Now that we've assembled our frame, we can now move on to adjusting our V-brakes. First, let's loosen the anchor bolts so that we can adjust the cables to make sure that the brake pads are 2 to 3 mil away from the rim on either side. We can test that the brakes are set by squeezing the brake lever and checking the V-brake arms are moving inward. If your brakes are leaning to one side and it's difficult to get an even clearance on both sides of the rim, then you need to adjust the screw on the side of each arm until even. Tightening the screw will pull the arm in. The flat part of your lever should run parallel to the handlebars when fully pressed. Any fine-tuning of the free play can be done via the barrel adjuster nuts. When inflating your tires, be sure to locate the recommended tire pressure stamped onto the sidewall of your tire. Once we locate the recommended pressures, we can proceed to inflate to a pressure within the marked range. The higher the pressure, the faster the tire will roll. However, the ride will become less forgiving than the pressures on the lower end of the marked range. Now let's move on to adjusting our gears. We will first start by pedaling the bike freely. If you're not using a work stand, this can be done by propping the rear wheel off the ground onto its own stand. We will adjust the gears down to the lowest setting so the chain sits on the smallest cog at the rear. Now check each cog by shifting gears up and down nice and slowly. If the chain doesn't move up the cassette freely, it means our gear cable is too loose. We can fix this by increasing the cable tension on our barrel adjuster here. This is the opposite for shifting back down the gears. If we find the chain doesn't move down freely, we have too much tension. Backing off the tension with the barrel adjuster will allow the chain to drop down freely. So there you have it. From box to bike, your new Progear folding bike is ready to ride. So get out there and have fun.